if you're watching this, I just want to thank you for your interest in the upcoming retreat that's happening now, which is just so incredibly cool. I'm so excited for it. Oh God, I've been dreaming to do this for so long. I've just got some people wanting a little bit more information about it. So as I said, I'm going to keep it like a small kind of group, and there's going to be a range of things we'll do each day. It's still being developed. We'll be updating with more of a structure and all of that as we go on. It's still in the very beginning stages right now. Looking at 7 days, and there will be a mixture of human design focused learning. There's just a train going past right now, sorry. Let's give it a second. It's kind of hard to find a moment of silence around here. But basically, like, rough idea of what we'll be looking at is going through the human design lens of like self-analysis and how we're going to learn about how we work individually, because everyone has their own unique way of working, and how they live and how they meet reality, and how they come to their own inner authority as we learn to move away from any external authority whatsoever, and find that place of power and self-authority within yourself that we can rely on as we move forward in life. So there'll be human design focus. I'm also going to be looking at running meditations and like Qi Gong energy workshops in the morning, or meditation sessions, energy sessions, that kind of thing. Chiang Mai is such a beautiful place for this. There are amazing outdoor, the most tranquil parks and spaces where we can connect with the energy around us and really come into sync and alignment with the flow of life itself before we move into the actual teaching, whatever you want to call it, sessions where we start to learn about ourselves and human design and what that means for each person. So like roughly it's going to look like starting off with learning like what is human design, how does conditioning work, how are we conditioned away from ourselves, what is the not self, what are aura types, how does your personal authoritative process work, all of that. We'll be doing we'll probably do like starting off with theory and then move into practical exercises, partner exercises, that kind of thing, like body awareness. For example, if you're a generator and your authority is sacral authority, what does sacral life force energy feel like? So you know palpably what it is you're dealing with. Same for people who have the different kind of authorities. You'll get an actual felt experience of what that is for you, so you're clear on it, you know how to make decisions based on your own energy, etc. Then it's looking like we'll then go right into the not self, right? And conditioning patterns, how that works. There's different not self themes we'll go into, how the different centers in your body graph work, open centers, and how they are the places we can look to for clues to catch our not self and where we're susceptible conditioning from the external, because it's different for each of us. We have different kind of vulnerabilities in that way. We'll go deeply into that. What are the inherited beliefs that we've taken on as we've gone through life, the different coping strategies. People pleasing is one of the biggest things. It's one of the biggest hurdles. Oh my God, no matter who you are, like, people pleasing is the biggest thing that there is to overcome when it comes to being yourself and living as your own authority. So yeah, we can do some self-study there, some group processing, emotional release work. As I said in the Facebook story the other day, I'm obviously I'm a hypnotherapist, so I'm there. We will do one-on-one sessions together as well to help you release your own stuff, conditioning, programming, whatever it is for you, whether it's like trauma, emotional blockages, weight that you're carrying, whatever it is that's kind of like obscuring your truth and obscuring who you're here to really be, who you're meant to be. We will work on a one-on-one basis in that regard to help you release that and get you back to being yourself. So then we can like really start to reorient you to your path and to what you're here for once all that conditioning's gone. You know, like who are you underneath all that? So you really anchor you to that and reconnect you with that. So I've just got all my notes here. Sorry, like boundary setting is a huge thing as well. I said people pleasing, they're kind of like two sides of the same coin. You really need to learn how to set boundaries. That becomes really important when following your own authority. Yeah, then there'll be embodiment practices, integration. As I said, one of my friends is an amazing sound healer. We'll see what's going to happen with that. We might do like sound healing sessions. There's lots of things. It'll look like probably morning teaching sessions, followed by some like practical partner work, embodiment work, that kind of thing. And then I would say we would just kind of relax for the rest of the day and have time to process on a personal level, or we can do meet-up groups in the afternoon. We can do different sessions then as well. But as I said, like it's very much at the beginning stage. I will publish stuff and post more stuff about the actual structure of it and how it's all going to work as we go on. And yeah, let me know. Like I'm thinking maybe November, maybe December, January more likely. If anything works better for you, please let me know, and I'll continue to update you as things move forward. All right, cool. Can't wait.